harsh words and plenty of swearing? You already know this video is about the one and only Gordon Ramsay. Chances that you've seen him turning red by screaming at someone on television are huge, and thanks to that screaming, the man is the only chef on Forbes Celebrity 100 list. He has 35 restaurants around the world and a $100 million deal with Lion Capital. He is the second wealthiest chef in the world, behind Jamie Oliver, with a net worth of $220 million and an annual salary of $60 million. How does he spend his millions? And why his kids won't be inheriting his fortune? Keep watching to find out. Number 10. Not his kids. We already know that the famous chef is known all over the world for his high food standards and quite an interesting manner of speaking. But did you guys know that he is the same guy when it comes to his family? He uses the same unapologetic realism with his kids. Well, he's not swearing or anything like that, but he has his own rules when it comes to family. He and his wife Tana have said that the Ramsay kids won't be inheriting their fortune. Maybe they are provided with excellent educations, perfect homes, and of course, the Ramsay name, but when it comes to inheriting the fortune, well, that's a no from Gordon. Do you guys think this is a good idea? Number 9. No first class for the kids. As we previously said, Ramsay is worth an estimated $220 million, and with that amount of money, we're quite sure he can afford anything. From taking his family to perfect vacations to having an amazing collection of cars, for which we're going to talk about later. However, when you're Gordon Ramsay, type of rich, you'll probably travel in the first class, as is the case with Ramsay and his wife, not his kids though. According to Travel + Leisure, Gordon's kids don't sit with them in first class. Ramsay said to the publication, "They don't sit with us in first class. They haven't worked anywhere near hard enough to afford that. At that age, at that size, you're telling me they need to sit in first class? No, they do not. We're really strict on that. Their vacations are paid for. Their plane tickets are paid for, but that's all they can get." Well, they do have a point, don't they? Number 8. $100 a week. Imagine having a parent that is really, really rich, and he gives you $100 a week? Now, when it comes to budget for their kids, Gordon and his wife are keeping their kids grounded. All of their kids are living on a quite normal budget, and the eldest one has $100 a week only for her university needs. When it comes to the other 3, they get about $50 a week. With that amount of money, they need to pay for their bus fare, their cell phones, and well, anything that they really need. The youngest child to the Ramsay family doesn't need an allowance yet. Number 7. Properties. Well, Gordon's cooking skills have brought him a lot of properties in London, Los Angeles, and Cornwall. He's often seen in his house in Cornwall as he loves to spend time there with his wife and their 5 children, Megan, the twins Holly and Jack, Tilly, and Oscar. Well, keep watching to find out why this place is so special to him. We were always interested in Gordon's choices of properties, and fortunately, he and his family have shared photos from all 3 homes on social media. Of course, they also show the family kitchen in Los Angeles. Now, earlier this year, the chef moved to his home in Cornwall, esteemed at £4 million. The reason for the move was to keep his family and himself safe during the coronavirus pandemic. Villagers haven't been so happy about this, since they feared Ramsay may have brought the virus with him from London. However, Gordon got the 5-bedroom holiday home in 2015, and then it was the second most expensive sale in Cornwall. Ramsay also got an 8-month battle to renew the 1920s home in 2019. Number 6. Beach house. While waiting for his new home, the chef bought another amazing £4 million worth of property in the nearby village of Trebetharek, and the place is just a definition of having an expensive taste. It has 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 2 kitchens. Let's not forget the wine cellar, the breathtaking swimming pool, the tennis court, and the huge 2.5 acres of land. Oh, Ramsay also created himself an igloo-style wood cabin in the back garden. It is believed to have been made by Estonian company Igloo Craft and is supposed to cost £31,000. He clearly loves cabins, since last year he stated that he has plans for a furnished log cabin to be placed in the back garden of his £7 million home in London's Battersea. Number 5. Another one. The chef has another home in Cornwall. It is an old Lloyd's Bank, and he bought it in the main street of Fowey in 2017 for £2 million. And it's also half a mile from comedian Don French's £5 million home, and Gordon has completely changed the look of this home. How does he return the money he spent on renovating? He has been renting it out for up to £7,000 per week to anyone who wants to stay there. Gordon's wife Tana has explained the chef's affection to the seaside, saying Cornwall is the place where he can truly relax. She revealed, "It's the place where I see Gordon truly relax, and the lack of a phone signal is an absolute blessing." He has always had an obsession with the sea and spends hours fishing or just sitting on the dunes. "Our children take a dinghy and sit in the estuary and have fun. It's all nice and healthy." Well, we have to agree that when it comes to choosing a home, Gordon has the taste. Number 4. Car collection. Doing things well as always, Ramsey revealed his amazing collection of cars to his YouTube followers. He started off with brand hatch and a McLaren Senna. Only 500 of these beauties were made. "It's like driving the fast roller coaster you've ever been on," says Ramsey. Later, you can see the blue Porsche 918 Spyder, and the car can go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Ramsey further notes that the special Spyder has a remarkable bite, a 4.6-liter V8 engine with 2 electric motors. This is no Prius. Then you have the Ferrari 812 Superfast, a Monza SP2, and a Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, which, he says, "Now this is what I call a car. Every time I sit in this incredible car, it gives me chills. With only 200 made on the planet, LaFerrari Aperta is on a different level. Nearly 1,000 braking horsepower. Bleep me, it's fast." It's quite obvious that he's a Ferrari fan, since he also owns a 488 GTB, F12 TDF, F1 Berlinetta, LaFerrari, 430 Scuderia, 458 Italia, 550 Maranello, 612 Scaglietti, and a California T. Oh, let's not forget the Aston Martin and the first car that he bought for himself, which is a VW Golf VR6. Ramsey closes out the video saying, "What an amazing day with the most amazing cars. Brand new, vintage, and more importantly, some amazing of friends and family." Number 3. Birthday parties. Gordon Ramsay spent £500,000 on the show for his daughter Tilly's 18th birthday. The chef paid a huge amount to Ed Sheeran so that he would sing for Tilly's milestone birthday, since the famous singer is her favorite artist. Tilly's bash was next level. It was clear Gordon had spared no expense in making sure it really was a nice night to remember, a party insider told The Sun. Since Ed is Tilly's favorite singer, it was the best surprise that he was there, despite the price. According to the publication, the whole party had a James Bond theme, with drinks that included the 007 logo, and guests had to come in black tie. Oh, and there was also a 007 ice sculpture from which you could drink shots. Well, maybe the chef had some rules about the budget for his kids, but he surely knows how to surprise them. Number 2. Charity. There's the good side of the man who constantly uses harsh words and swears. The chef and his wife Tana have launched a charitable organization called the Gordon Ramsay Foundation. According to its website, the couple hopes to make a meaningful difference to charities that are very important to them. They also expect to raise £2 million USD, $3,218,700. Funds raised will help foundations like Cancer Research UK, Action Against Hunger, and the Scottish Spina Bifida Association. The Gordon Ramsay Foundation has additionally started an exclusive Ironman training club named the GR100. You've probably noticed Ramsay sharing pictures on social media where he's in races. And according to The Telegraph, GR100 members will receive training with top experts, meet with Olympic triathletes, and receive top-of-the-range training gear. Number 1. Watches. Outside of super amazing homes, collection of expensive cars, and fancy restaurants, the one thing you could often see on Ramsay is the super expensive Rolex. His favorite, the vintage Rolex Submariner, has been seen many times as he wears it on many events and on a few episodes of his television shows. The price is said to be about $20,000. Maybe it's nothing compared to the watches other celebrities own, especially those seen on rappers, but still, it's not affordable for everyone. And we can all agree that Gordon Ramsay is a multimedia superstar, and that's afforded him a life of luxury and extravagance. We end our video here, guys. Let us know if you would ever spend your money the way Gordon spends it. Also, what do you think about Ramsay's idea of not leaving his fortune to his kids? Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos such as this. Thanks for watching!